Hi guys, it's me, Crystal, with Love, Peace, Herbs, Tea, and Garden. I got my bag on my shoulder with my seeds, and we're going to drop some seeds today. I need to be able to drop me some seeds. I'm trying to, oh Lord, I can't get in the fence with this brick right here. Guess I could have turned it. Well, I was trying to keep from turning up my gate, but that didn't work. I tore it up. But I'm trying to get in here because the weather has kind of changed, y'all. It's kind of cool this morning. And I need to, ouch. Well, I'm saying ouch with a bug hit me on the forehead. But, I need to come out here and, I'm going to sit in my seat, y'all. I need to come out here. First of all, I didn't water the garden at all yesterday. I have made a executive decision that the plants will come up because they're not producing pumpkins, and I could wait, but I'm not, because I think I'm gonna start building raised beds to go right there, and then I can get it ready for whatever I'm going to do. Makes sense to me. But we gonna sit down right here while it's cool, because it's really cool. And all right, it's really cool, and I'm gonna try to go ahead and do this video because I got my little IKEA bag. Yeah, look like the bag lady. And we gonna fill up some of these beds with some seeds. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 full beds I need to fill up with seeds. I do need to go get my marker and my labels. Yeah, I do. One of the beds I'm going to leave completely open for garlic, elephant garlic. I am. I know that for a fact. So it will be elephant garlic in that bed. But I need to make labels. I do. I got some fresh labels in the house. I try to keep all my labels that I have, that I've been using, so I can just clean them off with alcohol and wipe off the marker and start all over. But y'all, I'm so tired. I took all that watermelon that I harvested, and I'm gonna put a picture probably at the end of this video, or either up while I'm talking to you guys and show you guys. I haven't even done the red watermelon yet, but I did do the orange glow watermelon, because quite a bit of those watermelons I cut open were orange glow, and they, even though they were small, they had large seeds, as well as I'm trying to figure out why is that wrong. It's so cool out here. But anyway, and it's the one downstairs. But it did have large seeds, and it was, yeah, it gave an abundance. Even though it rendered 2 jars. 2 pint-sized jars. So yeah, that was good enough for me. I'm not complaining. I've never had it before, but I did can that, and I'm going to the Black Diamond watermelons and the Sugar Babies. I'm just gonna do them together. I'm not gonna do them separately. It doesn't make sense to do them separately. In order to do like maybe a couple of jars. I had to go get jars this morning at Walmart. It is now 10:08 Friday. The 10th, October the 10th. So yeah, I need to go get some more jars and some more pectin, so I could do the last bit of watermelon that I have. But I made the cantaloupe. I made 10 jars of cantaloupe. I did maybe 3 jars of mango melon, 4 jars of Crenshaw melon, 2 jars of orange glow watermelon. Yeah, so I have all of those in there. And when I say I rendered a lot, it was a lot. So it came out to be 19 jars total. So I had to go get some more pint jars from Walmart, and I got some pectin, which I only needed 1, but I bought the double pack just in case. yeah, and then I'm coming out here to do this video for you guys to show you guys the seeds I'm gonna do. Even though down at the end I have a lot of these seeds, but I'm gonna like plant some of these seeds like in between everywhere, if that makes sense. So some of these beds are gonna have several things in it, which is fine, like the couple of beds down there at the end with the cabbage, and the one next to it with the greens and the kohlrabi. It's gonna look like that down here. It is. So lettuce will be something that I want to plant, but this will be the last thing that I plant, and it may get planted here in the cinder blocks, so I can figure it out. But I do have two grow bags that I can plant something in, and yeah, I can plant something in those 2 grow bags. Not quite sure of what I'm gonna plant in them. I got my peas to plant in that little tomato grow cage thing. I'm gonna just drown it out with peas. Let me tell you guys something. When I plant stuff, I don't put a seed here or a seed there. I drown it out with seeds. I do. I know in that first bed, I want to put, I do want to put some beets in the first bed, because that bed is this way. I want to go like that way and make several rows, but the second bed will be this way, because the first bed is this way, the second bed is this way. So the second bed will be all my I just said elephant garlic. I am going to go get some elephant garlic, and then the third bed, because it's like a bed this way, a bed that way, and there's another bed this way, that other bed this way. So it's really the fourth bed, but it's the third completely clean bed. I'm going to put I'm gonna probably put more mustards, turnips, and collards. Let me tell y'all something. My family eats greens. We love greens and we love cabbage. So and I'm gonna put some spinach. I only have one thing of spinach, but that's the first bed. The first bed will be beets, carrots. I'm trying to put it all together. Carrots, and I'm gonna try some Swiss chard at this time. It may not really grow, but I'm gonna try Swiss chard at this time. And I think I'm gonna put some. I really want to put lettuce in this little, in these cinder blocks, and then I may do. So I got peas. What did I say? Peas in a little box there. As I'm going, I'm going to set these boxes in there, because they're in boxes and I could just sit them over there and plant them, but I'm looking at them. So the third box will be mustards, collards, turnips, and I'm going to put spinach in the first box. So part of the bed that the garlic will be in, I really want to make that whole entire bed just garlic, elephant garlic. So I may do that, but I do have quite a bit of cabbage, y'all. So in this here, I may put. So in the Katrina, I keep saying Katrina. Stop saying Katrina bricks. In the cinder blocks, I'm going to put the kitchen. I'm gonna try some beans. I'm gonna just really try some beans, and then I'm gonna put some more. I have cilantro growing there. I'm gonna put some more in there. I'm gonna put some parsley in there, and then. So I said that was gonna be the Katrina bricks. Oh, that's gonna go with the lettuce, and I'm gonna put some lettuce in there too. I don't know what kind of lettuce I'm gonna put in there, but I'm gonna put some lettuce in there. For the first bed, I said I was gonna put beets, carrots, Swiss chard, spinach, and I'm gonna do this black magic kale. Yeah, that's gonna be the first bed. The fourth bed, the third clearing bed, mustards, collards, turnips. And I think I'm gonna add cabbage. Of course, it's all gonna be squeezed in. That's okay, but I do have some space in other beds that have like been cleaned out and spaced out. Now, one of the beds, where the loofahs is hanging, it's gonna be some, what am I trying to say? It's gonna be some, where the loofahs is hanging, it's already some cabbage in there. Yeah. And then the bed before that, it's gonna be some space where I had the tomatoes at. I got one tomato plant in there, and I'm gonna add some cabbage in there. Now, I will not be planting the purple vase, because as you guys see in the tour, it's plenty of purple, red acre. It's the red acre vase cabbage. I have plenty of that. I don't need any more of that. I'm trying to get the other cabbage to grow like this premium flat Dutch cabbage here. So where that tomato plant is, I probably put just exactly 3 of these seeds right there and spread them out and let them do what they're gonna do. I have really been trying to grow this purple Savoy. I don't know if you can see that purple Savoy cabbage. I've really been trying to grow this. So this may go in that first bed, but, and I may throw in some, I don't know, it's either the Copenhagen or the early Jersey Wakefield cabbage to go in there with it, or this just may be all that I plant. And then I know at the very end with the cabbage, I have quite a bit of cabbage in there. Oh, I have a golden acre cabbage, but I'm not gonna grow that yet. I haven't even opened that package yet. But this all season cabbage, I may throw a few seeds at the very end, maybe. Depending on, oh, and I'm gonna actually put some peas on the second trellis. I am gonna put peas on the second trellis, so that can grow. My baby is in the house really barking. He's trying to get out here. But I'm gonna put some peas on the second cabbage. On the second trellis. And I have those cages, but I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with them. I don't know yet. But I did say I was gonna put, I don't know. I don't think these beans, I think these are bush beans. These are bush now. But just in case, I'm gonna plant the beans like on the back row of the cinder blocks. That way, if I have to put something there for the trellis, I can stick the little A-frame trellises in there. Please don't come over here, whatever that was. I'm gonna put I can stick the A-frame trellis there and let the beans kind of travel up it, if that makes sense. I'm trying to strategically plant things so that everything that climbs, it will climb on something, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm just, y'all, I'm tired. I've been up since 1 o'clock canning. 1 o'clock. My husband's supposed to be out here cutting the yard, but he was up canning with me. So, we started at 7. That's the problem. We sat down and watched the movie. We took my parents to the airport. Getting in and out of DFW is painful. It's drastically painful. So, we came home to kind of decompress, and we put it on a movie yesterday and just started watching the movie. And then we watched, then I got up then and started doing the Orange Glow watermelon. And then from there, he took off and started doing whatever was next in line and kind of getting the seeds out of stuff. And yeah, it was a lot. That was a lot. But I should have put my apron on. But I'm finna go get my apron. I'm finna go get my labels, my apron, and I'm finna start let's put these seeds where they need to go. Let's do that. Let's do that together. Yeah, so I said these here. Yeah, my hands ain't that big. Right here. All of those, we're gonna put those over here. I really need these to get a lot of sunlight. So we're gonna put these here, and that way I can plant 1, 2, 3. Well, you can't see what I'm doing. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, which is gonna make them very, very crowded, but that's okay. And like I was saying, like here, there's a space here. I can put something here. There's a space here. I can put something here, like the cabbage that I was talking about. One of the cabbages is gonna go here. So I need to put the cabbage one right here, because I know that cabbage will go there. But as you guys can see, I have, ooh, spider webs. I have other cabbages growing here. These are supposed to be the Jersey Wakefield cabbage right here. It was a purple Savoy cabbage, but it died out. Like, that's a Swiss chard that's just been sitting there. It hadn't really done anything. My peppers are getting flowers. Because they're so small, I'm gonna let them get the flowers in a short amount of time. I normally would kind of cut those flowers off. I'm gonna let them do flower or whatever. Here will be all my peas. I'm gonna put peas right here. It'll be right here and over there. But like I told you guys, over here, oh, what was that? Oh, that's a lizard. I was saying right here I can put something, but now I'm looking at the space. This cabbage is gonna get even bigger and lean this way, so I'm not gonna put anything here now that I think about it. And ain't nothing going in there. Nothing. But yeah, over here, like right here, I can put something right here. I actually can fill in right here and here with something, and it was some garlic down here. If it grows back, it'll grow back. If it don't, okay. But yeah, I can put something like around here, if a little bit of something, not a lot, because I don't want to drown, you know, all of this out. I don't want to drown all of that out. But again, I put the cabbage there, the greens will be there, the garlic will go here. All of my elephant garlic will go here. Let's see. So the first bed will be all of these here and that. So because I'm doing it long ways, and I'm trying to strategically plant everything so that, you know, I have all that I need to have. I have room for everything that I need to plant. So all of that will go there. Hopefully it'll do good there. Let's see. I'm gonna take these here. Oh, I'm gonna take this too, and we're gonna go right here. We're gonna plant this, so I can put the lettuce here. I can put the beans here. I think this was a cabbage, so I'm assuming it's cabbage. I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna put parsley here, and that is, I think that's a cilantro, but I'm gonna put that here. Let me check my ID, see if it'll tell me exactly what it is. Let's see if it will. Let's go to where's my identify out? Let's see right here. Plant identifier. It's gonna ask you if you want to pay for it. I ain't paying for nothing. We're gonna X that out, and then you can take a picture here. Let's take a picture and see what it says. Cilantro. So we're gonna keep cilantro right there. That's exactly what that is. So that's how I identify a lot of stuff that I forget to label in my garden. So those beans will be back there. The parsley will be right there. The cilantro will be right there. The lettuce will be right there. If it's, I'm pretty sure that'll be it. Yeah, we can't put nothing else over there. And then these are the peas. I told you guys the peas. I said I was gonna put the peas back there, but yeah, no. So we're gonna put peas right here. I have 2 separate kinds of peas. So that will determine, when I open up the box, it'll determine where I'm just putting it here. So I know, remember where I said I was gonna put it. We're gonna plant it right here. And that's supposed to be a cushaw, but I'm not really paying no attention to it. If it grows, it grows. I may just pull that up and just plant the the peas. But yeah, and then I still have these here, so if I want to plant something that runs, I'm debating on doing that. I said the cabbage here, so kind of debating on if I want to do that. I don't want to put it here because then I'm already blocking the sunlight here for that, and then that's blocking the sunlight for that. So this was not a great idea to plant, but because it's missing the sun. But I did say here, but just in case if I want to plant something like, that lizard is killing me. If I want to plant something else that runs right here, I can kind of stick that in here and lift that up. But I'm just afraid that this cabbage is really gonna, this is 4 cabbages right here, and then it is, I think it's 1, 2 right here. No, this is a cabbage and a collard green right here. That's gonna get big. Oh, it's another cabbage back here, and then this is kale right here. So no, I'm not gonna plant anything else right here. It's just how I planted it. I just left that part open, so I'm gonna continue to leave that part open. So we're not gonna do anything right there. It's not gonna, my fence is kind of falling down. I'm gonna have to put a T-post right here because it's kind of leaning. I don't know. It's cemented in. I cemented it in. So, I think that's it, y'all. I don't think I could do nothing else. I am going to harvest the bok choy today and make us a meal out of it. I'm gonna leave these here, but this one here I'm gonna take. I am gonna take it. So yeah, the bees are still in here, but it's not producing. It's the squash borer vines have demolished it pretty much. So I'm gonna take this up because of the trash purpose. I'm gonna take all this up Monday, but and then have it ready for the trash man on Tuesday. I am. But yeah, this is, I had to butcher my what do you call it, my mums, to try to get them to at least try to go back, cut the dead off. I think this is just too dead right here, so I may take it up. But this was my new baby right here. She's so pretty. And I put my rosemary in the pot. I've been from neem oiling my lemon tree from the swallowtails. The larvae from the swallowtails all over it. They have been destroying the leaves, and when I read it, it said it will destroy every leaf on that plant plus whatever's in your garden. My collards are doing good as well as my kale. I didn't think it was going to do as well, but I'm glad it is. I do want to harvest some of these leaves here because they're trying to curl up. They're getting plenty of water. It's just trying to curl up because the seasons is changing. This plant is getting ready to go in the house. So yeah, I'm just finna get started. Let me go get my apron. I can keep talking, y'all. Let me go get my apron and get started in my labels so I can get started and we can get this show on the road, y'all. Just hold on 1 second. Oh, sorry. But yeah, I'm going to, this is a leak here, so I am going to move these onions out of here. I'm going to pull some and leave some spaced out, and probably replace them and spread them out throughout. Because here's some, these are bunching onions, so those are a few bunching onions. I'm gonna leave those in there. But in this one, and I think it's this, is it this one? These are supposed to be Texas, these are Texas Grano, Texas early Grano onions. So I'm gonna put onions, place these over here, some over here, leave some in here, but I'm gonna take these out and place them everywhere else throughout the garden. I do have some more onions. I probably just drop the seed wherever and make it happen. So yeah, but let me go get this stuff, y'all, because I can keep talking forever and ever. I'm trying to plant these to the height I think they would grow. labels to these, and then I'm gonna come back when I get ready to drop the seeds, so you'll see what I'm doing. So these are my turnip greens, collard greens, and turnip, collards, and mustards. I'm going to plant more collards than turnips and mustards because down there I have like a lot of turnips, and I have a lot of curly mustards and turnips. Now I don't just do a few of these. I do run a lot of them in there, and I leave them in there. I don't thin them. I do thin them out, but as I thin them out, I'll thin them out as they're big, and then I'll go ahead and you know, what am I trying to say? Let the ones after I thin them out, let those get big and tall, and then I'll, you know, start going from there. What I normally pour out in my hand is what I leave out. I don't put back in here. Now these I try to do a little bit as I go. Try not to do as much, but I still do them the same way. But I will put these back up. But the turnips and the mustards, I just plant them out as they go. I just drop the seed. Oh, where they go? I'm just gonna throw them in the dirt and let it do what it's gonna do. Those are done. Let me see, can I put you guys in here? See what I'm doing. Right. So I'm gonna try to plant one seed each and see, or maybe two in each little hole that I make, and see how it does. Alright, so now I'm gonna do the purple Savoy cabbage. I get these to grow, but they never grow to maturity. So I'm gonna try it. If it doesn't do anything again, I'm not getting these anymore. Alright, so now it's the all-season cabbage. Alright, so we're done with the cabbage. Now let's go down here, and I don't need the chair down here, but let's do the peas. Turn you guys this way so you see what I'm doing. I did not make labels for these. I don't know why I didn't. And I don't even know what I did with the marker. Alright, I thought I'd made all the labels. I didn't. I got distracted. crowd this out with peas, I'm just gonna put them everywhere on this corner and just crowd them out. I am. So that's 18 peas that I just dropped right there. So I'm just gonna put them in the ground. If they grow, they grow. If they don't, they don't. I do not soak my peas, I just drop them. It's about 19 peas that I'm dropping here. So that is it for the beds. That is all for the beds. So let's go to the Katrina bricks. All right, let's go there. Leave my chair. Back in the shade. That sun is hot. It's still cool out here, but that sun can, ooh, it can get you. I need to put some more soil on here because I'm seeing roots. Or I may need to take this up, redig the hole, and then plant it deeper. I think that's what I may do. I did not label these either. So I am crowding this bed out, this little piece out with cilantro because I grew this cilantro last year in a raised bed. I mean a brick, a cinder block, and it did really good for me. I didn't really harvest it, but it did good for me. But this year, I plan on harvesting. All right. So I'm gonna do the lettuce. I'm trying to hurry up before the air come back on, so you guys, it don't drown you guys out. I want to do this Paris Island Cos lettuce, and it makes like look like the Japanese lettuce. So I'm gonna put maybe 1 or 2 right there, and then I think I'm gonna do the black seed Samson. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Y'all, I forgot how to spell lettuce for a minute. So I got 5 seeds of these, just in case they don't germinate, but I got 5 seeds. I'm crowding it out, yeah. Now we're going to do the parsley. Where you going? John, where you going? Where you going? What you gonna do, clean the cars? Y'all, I know he going to work. I'm just being nosy. Just trying to see what he gonna tell me. Uh-huh. Okay, so I got all those beans planted. I did 5 in each cell. I think that first cell was 6. That's about crowding it out. But we just got to do this right here, and we are done planting everything. And all we have to do is water in everything. So we would have to just water in everything. Let me make this label out. And I'm gonna put dwarf sugar peas, the dwarf gray sugar peas in here. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in here and let it just run up on here. And if it has to, it can run on the lattice if it needs to. So this part was well thought out, I think. So and I eat these in the garden for snacks. So I'm doing 20 peas in here. I know. Don't talk about me. All right, now we have everything completely planted. I need to put, while I got soil, okay. So while I got soil over there still in the truck from when we went and got it Wednesday, I'm not gonna move this. I'm just going to pile the dirt like a cone around it, so I can water the outside of the rosemary. I think that's what I would do. And yeah, I'm done, guys. It is now 11:38. This was done in great timing. I'm finna water this in and clean back up my mess, guys. And remember, if there is someone you are upset with, forgive them, because forgiveness is not for them, but it is for you, and life is too short. Be blessed, be safe, be prosperous, and love all that you can love. And if you are new to this channel, I want to say welcome. Go ahead and hit the like button, the subscribe button, the notification bell, so you'll be notified of every time that I upload a video. And go ahead and leave a comment and share with someone who may be inspired. And if you are noted but good, I want to say thank you. I want to say welcome back, because without you, this channel will be nothing. I was trying to be there, well, but without you, this channel will be nothing. And I surely, deeply, and awesomely appreciate you guys. And guys, if you want to know how to start a garden, go get your bucket, drill you some holes in the bottom of the bucket. If it doesn't have holes, drop you some, put you some seeds in it, drop you some dirt, sit back and watch it grow. The best about we're gonna try to ski. And guys, remember, if you want to know how to start your garden, go get your bucket, drill you some holes in the bottom of it if it does not already have holes. Put you some dirt in it, drop you some seeds, water it, and sit back and watch it grow. The best advice you can get is trial and error from whatever you're trying to do. It's okay to go and get advice from other people, but the best advice you can get is trial and error. And I'll see you guys in the next video, and I love each and every one of you, and I want to thank you so much. See you later. Bye.